Okay, we're ready to go. Primitive hunting 2023-24. Let's go get this done and go get us some venison. 3-mile drive out there to where my stand's at. So it takes about 20 minutes on a 4-wheeler, 15-20 minutes depending on how bad the roads are. Let's see my stand.
Having to rough it using my heater to cook off of the burner I have. Kind of blew up this morning when I put a propane tank on it. Leaked all over. I think it must have froze or something, but it's pretty old. But this seems to get it done. I got my coffee cooked on it this morning. Can't hold it exactly parallel or upright. It's got to be at an angle or it'll shut off. But I'm getting things done. I think next week I'll bring some type of trivet or pot holder so I can put this hot pan on my shelf without burning the countertop. It's getting done. Get her done. Maybe breakfast will bring them in a little closer. Opening weekend breakfast. Primitive 2023-24. Seen a group of 4, a buck and 3 doe at about 300 yards, and they walked towards me, but then they walked in the woods at 200 yards. Then about an hour later, I saw a doe and a little one walk across, and they were at about 200 yards. I guess it's breakfast time. This sure beats a breakfast sandwich wrapped up in foil. And trying to eat it at 9 o'clock, it would be ice cold. This is nice and hot. 100 yards away. That's a long shot. Can't do it. Won't even try. That's ridiculous. That's what I like to see. A fully stocked pantry. I even brought a little bottle of honey. Some Chinese little cookies a buddy gave me. Lots of protein. Okay, 450 yards away. Come on down. He's looking for something else. Starting to warm up a little bit. 84 degrees. Looks like I'll be hunting in my underwear this afternoon. That's about 400 yards away. A few turkeys out there. Where are the deer? Got about 4 more hours to hunt. Hopefully the big fat doe will come out. Yeah, it's flipped in all the way around. This stuff's getting pretty thick. herd. Looks like they're all does. There could be a couple small bucks in there. That's what I like to see.
Well, that's a wrap for primitive hunting opening weekend 23-24 hunting season, Martin, Louisiana. I had a big fat doe up at my feeder with a little yearling button buck right next to it, just as Stevie and Alan drove up and spooked it off. So better luck next time. My Chariot awaits. The four-wheeler is running good after a complete rebuild. 2.5 years this thing's been broke down. I flipped it end over end 2 years ago,
and end up having to put the complete front end on it and rebuild the frame that holds the roof on it. It wasted it. So she's back on the road, new fluids, new differential fluids, new transmission fluids, new springs on the muffler, rebuilt the carburetor, new struts, new springs, new tie rod ends, new brakes, new disc plates, and 2 new axles. So she should be ready to go for another year or 2. Got the windshield remounted. It kind of damaged the wiper a little bit, but I think it will still work. See how it bent the crap out of it? I'm gonna put a screw like right here that holds it up. This thing bounces down as I drive. So we're on the road. Onward. Just like a new one. It used to bottom out. I'm going to bring some seed and plant this area right there next weekend. Gun season starts, or rifle season next weekend, so it's going to be a whole different experience. I can reach out and touch someone. This weekend. Saw a bunch of deer, some turkeys, and I'll see you next weekend.